Top 25 ITSM interview questions and answers. This guide presents essential ITSM interview questions and clear answers to help candidates understand concepts, demonstrate expertise, and succeed confidently in and service management interviews. 1. What is IT service management? IT service management is a structured approach to designing, delivering, managing, and continually improving the way technology services support business outcomes. It focuses on aligning services with user needs, defining processes, measuring performance, and ensuring consistent quality. Frameworks such as ITIL provide best practices for incident, problem, change, and service level management. Effective IT service management improves reliability, transparency, and customer satisfaction while reducing risk and waste. Organizations benefit through clearer accountability, better communication between teams, and data-driven decision-making. Ultimately, it helps technology function as a strategic enabler rather than only a technical support function for the business. 2. What are the core components of ITIL? The core component of ITIL include the service value system, guiding principles, governance, practices, continual improvement, and the service value chain. Together, they describe how organizations create value through services. The service value chain outlines key activities such as plan, improve, engage, design, obtain, deliver, and support. Practices replace older process terminology and cover areas like incident management, change enablement, and service desk. The guiding principles promote collaboration, simplicity, and feedback. When applied consistently, these components help teams work cohesively, reduce silos, and maintain focus on outcomes. They also provide flexibility, allowing organizations to adapt ITIL to their size, maturity. 3. What is the difference between incident and problem management? Incident management focuses on restoring normal service as quickly as possible after an interruption, while problem management aims to identify and eliminate the root causes of recurring incidents. Incidents are unplanned disruptions, reductions in service quality, or failures of configuration items. Problems represent underlying errors that may or may not have visible impact yet. Effective incident management prioritizes speed, communication, and user satisfaction. Effective problem management prioritizes analysis, documentation, and long-term prevention. Together, they reduce downtime and improve stability. By linking incidents to known errors and workarounds, teams can resolve issues faster and prevent repetition, creating a more reliable. 4. What is a service level agreement? A service level agreement is a formal document that defines the expected level of service between a provider and a customer. It specifies measurable targets such as availability, response time, resolution time, throughput, and support hours. It also clarifies roles, responsibilities, escalation paths, reporting methods, and review cycles. Well-designed agreements manage expectations, reduce misunderstandings, and provide a basis for accountability. They support continual improvement by enabling performance analysis against agreed metrics. Effective agreements are realistic, business-focused, and regularly reviewed. When aligned with organizational priorities, they help ensure that technology services deliver consistent value and maintain trust between providers. 5. What is change management in ITSM? Change management in ITSM is the practice of controlling modifications to services and infrastructure to minimize risk while enabling beneficial improvements. It ensures that changes are assessed, approved, scheduled, communicated, and reviewed using a consistent approach. Common change types include standard, normal, and emergency changes, each with different levels of control. Strong change management reduces incidents caused by poorly planned deployments and improves stakeholder confidence. It relies on collaboration between technical teams, business owners, and the change authority. By maintaining accurate records and evaluating outcomes, organizations can learn from each change and continually improve their delivery practices over time consistently. 6. What is the role of a service desk? The service desk is the primary point of contact between users and the IT organization. It handles incidents, service requests, access requests, and general inquiries while providing communication and coordination. A strong service desk improves user experience by offering timely support, clear updates, and empathetic interaction. It also gathers valuable data about recurring issues, demand patterns, and satisfaction levels. Modern service desks often use self-service portals, automation, and knowledge bases to improve efficiency. By standardizing intake and ensuring consistent processes, the service desk helps maintain service quality. Its performance directly influences user perception of the entire technology function overall. 7. What is continual service improvement? Continual service improvement is the ongoing practice of evaluating services, processes, and performance to identify opportunities for enhancement. It uses metrics, feedback, audits, and trend analysis to prioritize improvements that deliver measurable value. Rather than being a separate phase, improvement should be embedded across all practices and activities. Small, incremental changes often produce sustainable results over time. Effective improvement requires clear objectives, ownership, and a culture that encourages learning. By reviewing outcomes regularly and adapting to changing needs, organizations maintain relevance and competitiveness. Continual service improvement strengthens alignment between technology and business goals, ensuring that services evolve alongside customer expectations. 8. What are key ITSM metrics and KPIs? Key ITSM metrics and KPIs measure how effectively services and processes perform against objectives. Common examples include incident response time, resolution time, first contact resolution, change success rate, service availability, customer satisfaction, and backlog trends. Good metrics are meaningful, actionable, and aligned with business outcomes. They help leaders identify bottlenecks, justify investment, and track improvement over time. Dashboards and regular reporting promote transparency and accountability. However, relying on too many metrics can dilute focus. Successful organizations choose a balanced set of indicators that encourage desired behaviors, support decision-making, and continuously guide teams toward higher service quality for long-term. 9. What is configuration management and CMDB? Configuration management is the practice of identifying, recording, and controlling components that make up an IT environment and their relationships. These components, called configuration items, include hardware, software, documentation, and services. The configuration management database stores structured information about these items, enabling visibility and impact analysis. Accurate configuration data supports incident resolution, change assessment, compliance, and risk reduction. It helps teams understand dependencies, avoid unintended consequences, and troubleshoot faster. Maintaining data quality requires defined processes, ownership, and regular verification. When used effectively, configuration management improves decision-making, strengthens governance, and increases confidence in operational activities across the organization overall. 10. What is the difference between service request and incident? A service request is a formal request from a user for something standard and pre-approved, such as access, information, or a resource. An incident is an unplanned interruption or reduction in service quality that requires restoration. Requests are typically predictable and can be fulfilled through defined workflows and automation. Incidents require diagnosis, prioritization, and resolution to minimize impact. Separating the two improves reporting accuracy and process efficiency. It also enables better user experience because expectations and fulfillment times are clearer. By classifying work correctly, teams can allocate resources effectively, improve performance metrics, and continually refine their service delivery approach. 11. What is knowledge management in ITSM? Knowledge management in ITSM is a practice of creating, maintaining, sharing, and using information to improve decision-making and service delivery. It ensures that valuable knowledge such as solutions, procedures, and lessons learned is documented and easily accessible. A strong knowledge base helps service desk agents resolve incidents faster and more consistently. It also empowers users through self-service articles and FAQs. Effective knowledge management reduces dependency on individuals, supports onboarding, and preserves organizational learning. By encouraging continuous contribution and regular review, organizations improve content quality over time. Ultimately, it strengthens operational efficiency, improves user satisfaction, and enables smarter, more informed actions across teams. 12. What is the purpose of problem management? The purpose of problem management is to prevent incidents from happening and to minimize the impact of unavoidable incidents. It focuses on identifying root causes, analyzing trends, and implementing permanent solutions rather than temporary fixes. Problem management uses techniques such as root cause analysis, known error records, and proactive monitoring. By addressing underlying issues, it improves service stability and reduces recurring disruptions. It also supports better decision-making by providing insights into weaknesses within systems or processes. Effective problem management works closely with incident and change management. Over time, it contributes to higher service quality, reduced downtime, and greater trust from stakeholders. 13. What is a major incident? A major incident is a high-impact disruption that significantly affects business operations, critical services, or a large number of users. It requires immediate attention, priority handling, and often a separate escalation process. Organizations typically define major incident criteria based on impact and urgency. Special procedures, such as war rooms, dedicated communication channels, and executive involvement may be used. The goal is to restore service as quickly as possible while maintaining clear communication with stakeholders. After resolution, a review is usually conducted to identify lessons learned. Proper handling of major incidents protects business reputation, reduces risk, and strengthens organizational resilience. 14. What is the role of Change Advisory Board? The Change Advisory Board is a group of stakeholders responsible for reviewing, assessing, and approving significant changes. Its purpose is to balance risk, value, and urgency when making change decisions. Members may include representatives from technical teams, business units, security, and service management. The board evaluates potential impact, resource requirements, scheduling conflicts, and rollback plans. By providing governance, it reduces the likelihood of disruptive or poorly planned changes. The board also encourages collaboration and shared accountability. When used effectively, it supports informed decision-making rather than bureaucracy. This approach helps organizations deliver improvements safely while maintaining service stability and stakeholder confidence. 15. What is Service Catalog in ITSM? A service catalog is a structured list of services an organization offers to its users and customers. It describes each service in clear business language, including purpose, features, eligibility, cost, and fulfillment time. A well-designed catalog improves transparency and helps users understand what they can request. It also supports automation by linking services to predefined workflows and approvals. Service catalogs are often divided into business-facing and technical views to serve different audiences. Maintaining an accurate catalog strengthens alignment between business needs and technology capabilities. It improves user experience, supports governance, and enables better demand management and resource planning. 16. What is the difference between availability and capacity management? Availability management focuses on ensuring that services are accessible and reliable when users need them. It aims to meet agreed uptime targets and minimize outages. Capacity management focuses on ensuring that systems and services have sufficient resources to handle current and future demand. It analyzes performance trends, usage patterns, and growth forecasts. While availability is about reliability, capacity is about performance and scalability. Both practices work closely together to support service quality. Poor capacity planning can lead to availability issues, and frequent outages can affect perceived capacity. When balanced effectively, these practices help organizations deliver stable, responsive services that support business growth and user expectations. 17. What is release management in ITSM? Release management is a practice of planning, building, testing, and deploying new or changed services into the live environment. Its goal is to ensure that releases are delivered in a controlled and predictable way. It coordinates activities across development, testing operations, and stakeholders. Good release management reduces deployment risks by using standardized methods, clear documentation, and proper validation. It often works closely with change management and configuration management. Modern practices may include automation, continuous integration, and continuous delivery pipelines. Effective release management improves speed without sacrificing quality. It helps organizations deliver value faster while maintaining stability, compliance, and a positive user experience. 18. What is incident prioritization based on? Incident prioritization is usually based on impact and urgency. Impact describes how many users or services are affected and how critical the affected service is to the business. Urgency describes how quickly a resolution is required to avoid serious consequences. By combining these two factors, organizations assign priority levels that guide response and resolution times. Clear prioritization ensures that critical issues receive immediate attention, while less severe issues are handled appropriately. It also supports fair workload management and consistent decision-making. Well-defined priority models improve communication with users, align actions with business needs, and help teams focus their efforts where they matter most. 19. What is the importance of ITSM tools? ITSM tools support and automate service management processes, making them more efficient, consistent, and measurable. They provide features such as ticket management, workflow automation, reporting, self-service portals, and configuration management. These tools improve visibility into operations and help teams track performance against targets. They also enhance collaboration by centralizing communication and documentation. Without proper tools, processes often become manual, fragmented, and difficult to scale. However, tools should support processes rather than replace good practices. When selected and implemented thoughtfully, ITSM tools increase productivity, improve user experience, strengthen governance, and provide valuable data for continual improvement initiatives. 20. What is the difference between ITSM and ITIL? ITSM is the overall discipline of managing technology services to meet business needs. ITIL is a specific framework that provides best practice guidance for implementing ITSM. In simple terms, ITSM is what organizations do, while ITIL is one of the ways they can do it. Organizations can practice ITSM without strictly following ITIL, but ITIL offers structured concepts, terminology, and practices that make implementation easier. ITIL does not prescribe rigid rules, allowing flexibility and adaptation. Understanding the difference helps candidates explain that ITIL is a tool set within the broader ITSM approach, not a replacement for service management itself. 21. What is asset management in ITSM? Asset management in ITSM is a practice of tracking and managing the life cycle of organizational assets, such as hardware, software, licenses, and cloud resources. It ensures that assets are recorded accurately, used efficiently, and retire responsibly. Good asset management helps organizations control costs, reduce waste, and improve compliance with legal and contractual requirements. It also supports financial planning by providing visibility into asset value and depreciation. When integrated with configuration management, it strengthens decision-making during changes and incidents. Effective asset management improves governance, reduces risk, and ensures that technology investments deliver maximum value throughout their useful life cycle. 22. What is the role of automation in ITSM? Automation in ITSM helps reduce manual effort, improve consistency, and accelerate service delivery. It can be used for tasks such as ticket routing, password resets, approvals, monitoring, and reporting. By automating repetitive activities, teams can focus on higher value work, such as analysis and improvement. Automation also reduces human error and improves response times, leading to better user experience. Modern ITSM platforms often use workflows, scripts, and artificial intelligence to enhance automation capabilities. Successful automation requires clear processes and careful design. When implemented thoughtfully, automation increases efficiency, supports scalability, and strengthens overall service quality across the organization. 23. What is service level management? Service level management is the practice of defining, agreeing, monitoring, and reviewing service performance targets. It ensures that services meet the expectations of customers and stakeholders. This practice involves creating service-level agreements, operational-level agreements, and underpinning contracts. It also includes regular reporting and review meetings to evaluate performance and identify improvement opportunities. Effective service-level management builds trust by promoting transparency and accountability. It encourages ongoing communication between service providers and customers. By aligning targets with business priorities, organizations ensure that technology efforts support real outcomes. Strong service-level management contributes to better decision-making and continuous improvement. 24. What is a post-incident review? A post-incident review is a structured evaluation conducted after resolving a significant incident. Its purpose is to understand what happened, why it happened, and how similar incidents can be prevented in the future. The review typically examines timelines, decisions, communication, and technical factors. It focuses on learning rather than blame, encouraging open and honest discussion. Outcomes often include documented lessons learned, improvement actions, and updates of processes or documentation. Conducting regular reviews strengthens organizational maturity and resilience. It also demonstrates accountability to stakeholders. Over time, effective post-incident reviews reduce risk, improve response capability, and support a culture of continual learning. 25. Why is customer experience important in ITSM? Customer experience is critical in ITSM because a true measure of service success is how users perceive and value the service. Even technically strong solutions can be considered failures if communication, empathy, or usability are poor. Focusing on experience encourages organizations to design services around user needs rather than internal convenience. It promotes clearer communication, faster responses, and more accessible support channels. Positive experience builds trust, increases adoption, and strengthens long-term relationships. ITSM practices such as service design, service desk interaction, and feedback management all influence perception. By prioritizing customer experience, organizations ensure that services deliver meaningful value. Mastering ITSM concepts requires both strong understanding and practical perspective. These questions and answers provide a solid foundation for interview success. By practicing consistently, aligning knowledge with real examples, and staying confident, candidates can present themselves as capable service professionals. Continual learning and curiosity will always remain the key to long-term growth in the field of IT service management.